This property begins with its own little courtyard, which we're just walking towards now, and the other side of which you will find steps and a ramp and a little garden area. We're right in the centre of St. Gaultier. Someone is singing in the background. Here's the entrance hall. Coming straight into the property, you see the lovely wooden staircase up to the first floor. We continue round the corner, and immediately there's storage under the stairs. There's storage cupboard there. Continuing round, we follow the corridor round to the main reception room, which is this lovely, spacious and light salle à manger dining room. They have got vinyl flooring down, but this is a wood flooring underneath, and you can see the oak beams, which are original, and also you can see an original marble fireplace, which is here, which is blocked at the moment, together with traditional radiators throughout. The window goes onto the terrace, where we will go in a minute. I'm moving around the room, which is very large, very spacious. We come into a smaller reception room, which is they're currently using this as a little salon with the TV. Which is just off the courtyard, so it's a nice private space. There we have the courtyard that we've just come up from. Again, exposed wooden beams on the ceiling, and there is wooden flooring under this part of the house. Continuing to the corridor, just immediately opposite, we're going into a lovely, bright, newly done shower room. It's super and bright and very nice, which has got the laundry appliances in as well. It's obviously a toilet. Very spacious, very nicely done indeed. Here's the sink unit round here. I've come out of the kitchen door, and the extraordinary thing about this property is the terrace and the spectacular view of the Creuse countryside that you immediately encounter just there. So it's an enormous view. You can see, I'm not sure if this video will really capture it, but you can see a long way into the distance the nearby villages. The Creuse River is running below, just below the property, beyond the end of the garden, and to our left we have a number of historic buildings that we'll see as we get through the video. A big terrace with lots and lots of space for outdoor eating, entertaining, anything really, being on the internet and so forth. We're going down these stairs now to visit the garden and the sous-sol, or the basement rooms. So on this first level, when you get down from the steps that I've just come down, we're in the garden now, and as you can see to the right there are a number of small outbuildings that are very useful for storing things, barbecue equipment, etc. And coming down just 3 steps to the garden, you can see it has an ancient wall on both sides, and really lovely garden space with its own well, which is currently not in use, this well here, but very pretty. You can see the handle where it used to turn, and the bucket that they're growing geraniums in. And above this wall we can see the building that says à vendre there, which is actually an old convent. And next to the old convent is the church of the seminary where the priests are trained, and their building is just visible, the roof of it is visible below the end of the garden here. fruit trees, which are cherry, pear and peach, as well as a little poulerie, a little chicken house if you want to keep chickens. There'll be plenty of room here to develop a vegetable garden if you wanted to. There's the roof of the seminary, and there is this excellent view, including, you can just see the Creuse in this picture, but it's a lot bigger in real life, running just in the foreground, and right the way along. Wonderful, wonderful views. So really pleasant, quiet, large garden for a town with dramatically good views. Here's the view of the back of the house from the garden, so you can see where the terrace is, where everything is. I'm in front of the terrace now, still in the garden, and just below the garden you can see there are two doors. We're going to go in the right hand one first, which is a service room really for the chaudière. Plenty of room out here, a lot of stuff, but a lot of space for storage or things that you might want to keep under, you know, out of the weather under here. Outdoor taps there and a drain. So moving into this room, we can see it's a sort of storage room really. Spacious. It's got the tomette, the terracotta tiles, and it's also got a fireplace. So originally this was a working room. At the moment it's just being used, as you can see, for storage. It's large. It's got the current owner's cave or wine collection. It's got another fridge freezer. There's plenty of space in here for storage. Moving over again to the second door and the basement. We come into a passageway. Light's just there. And we're into a long corridor. And moving along the long corridor, when we get to the end, we notice this is where the pump and the tank is for the hot water and the chaudière. It's all down here, which is great. And going round the corner, two large underground spaces that would have been the cave for the house with a window to the lower terrace area. Nice and cool down here, and as you can see, the current owners, it's full of stuff. So these are big spaces. Certainly you could convert these to rooms, as you could the other room that we've just seen. There's electricity already down here. It wouldn't take that much to do if you wanted to. They're divided into two at the moment. You can see an old arch there, the older arch entranceway. But you could take the wooden screen partition down and you could have just one big space down here. Coming out of those two underground rooms, we move round, and just on our way out of the basement, a door on the right, on the left, and it is a little bathroom, or a little convenient toilet and sink down here, with a nicely decorated door, available to anybody who's, I don't know, working down here, working in the garden, etc. Back inside now, and from the main entrance hall we're going up the wooden staircase, which takes a turn. Window here on the left, up to this first floor landing. There's plenty of space and a little window to the courtyard. Firstly we're going to go to the left, and here we have firstly a little storage area on the right, which could be a baby's bedroom. Little window onto the courtyard. There's certainly space for a baby's bedroom, currently being used as a wardrobe, or was, for the owner's children. More understairs storage here. This this little cupboard that opens into the eaves of the house. Up here you see that the flooring is this beautiful traditional plancher or parquet. And into the back bedroom, where currently there are 2 beds. It's painted pink because there were girls here, and from their window I'm hoping I can capture the fantastic view which you have here, which is unparalleled, I would think, in the whole of St. Gaultier, except for the other 2 houses which are neighbours obviously. And if we look right, you can see the historic buildings that you have as neighbouring properties. So the former convent, the seminary, the other church, all just there. That historic skyline of St. Gaultier is absolutely on your doorstep right here. Moving out of this bedroom, back along the corridor, we're going to go outside onto the roof just to enjoy that view a little bit more. You have this roof space, which I'm just getting to now. And once again, we can see this unbelievable, lovely, lovely view. Whether it's for a permanent home or holiday, you want to have a view like that to live with. Absolutely tremendous view. The countryside beyond and the historic town centre. As you can see, the roof is tiled with the traditional regional terracotta tiles, very pretty, and dormer windows have been added which are double glazed here and there. Up here you've also got more storage. There's a storage room here I'm going to go into just to show you, which is spacious and full of business boxes at the moment, but again, plenty of space. So this is a house that offers a huge amount of storage. Staircase there up to an upper room, as well as the current owners have got a satellite dish, so it's internet friendly and connected, this house. No problems with that. Moving back into the house, back into the first floor. We come along, we're back at the staircase now, but now we're going to turn right into these suite of rooms in this section. First thing you see is a very, very large linen cupboard here, which is great, a luxury for storing linen, which was original and, as you can see, still being used today like that. Great storage for duvets, blankets, all your linen. Opposite is a little bathroom up here, with a tiny bath in the French style above a shower. Some traditional tiling in the corner, which is quite pretty. Window out onto the courtyard below. Little traditional radiator again, which are very, very lovely. There's lots of stuff stored in here too, so I think they're not using this room too much, but again, a very nice room. Onto a room that could be a bedroom, currently being used as a little study or office, with their internet equipment up here. Window to the courtyard here, with traditional radiator. There's the courtyard down below there. They've got quite a large three-seater L-shaped settee here. The real attraction of the room is this wonderful mirror, which I'm going to try and film without catching me, with bookcases either side. Really gorgeous. That comes with the house. You can see that there was formerly a fireplace there, but now there's this wonderful, wonderful mirror. If I open the door this way, You can see again the bookcases extend to that side of the mirror as well. I'm just moving here to try and give you a shot, that's it, of both sides of the bookcase with the mirror. The room has a wooden floor again, and then there's a door through to the final bedroom. Wooden floors again, very nice wooden fitted units either side of the bed. This is a big room again. You've got a large large wardrobe there that's in here as well. Little window to the courtyard down below. Traditional radiator again. Just giving you an idea of the size of this room. And then that is the corridor back to the top of the stairs.